What's good, YouTube? This is Nate from the Scrub Academy welcoming you to today's deck build, and today we are building DDDs. Now honestly, I have no idea what DDDs do. I've watched them get played in the past. I've never played them, I never really touched them at all. I think I have a few of them. I think I pulled a couple of them from packs and all, but I never really knew what they did. So today we're going to attempt to build DDDs. I know I missed Monday's video, so we're doing this today, and then on Friday we're actually going to play the deck. So I know there's a little mix up there, it's going to be a little shorter episodes, but you know what, we're going to get this done. Anyway, let's get this Fluffle Bear off the screen. Let's go ahead and try and figure out how to build DDDs. Now, I did go ahead, and I don't know, I cheated. I'm going to say that right now, I cheated. I looked up a deck build. I looked up a deck build just to see what they did. This guy taught us, like, you know, what the cards did. And that's all I really wanted to see. I don't care what his ratios were of certain cards. I don't care about any of that. I just wanted to see what the cards did. I don't remember any of their names, honestly. I remember what the cards look like. So as long as I can see them, we should be good. So I don't know what any of these do. Let's go ahead and jump on this real quick. We're going to go find the one that I know of first. Now the first one that I know of is this DD Necro Slime. Now DD Necro Slime is kind of one of the hearts of the deck. If this card is in your graveyard, you can fusion summon one DDD fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your graveyard, including this card. You can only use the effect of DD Necro Slime once per turn. Now, this card apparently is one of the key cards of the deck. It's a combo card. You want to get this card in the graveyard as soon as possible because it helps you with all your fusion summoning. So, we're going to go ahead and add 3 of those because I know it's pretty important. Also, as well, this DD Swirl Slime. Now, if this card is in your hand, you can fusion summon one DDD fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand as fusion materials, including this card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one DDD monster or one DD monster from your hand. You can only use this effect of DD Swirl Slime once per turn. So, again, really good card. These 2 cards are honestly, like, I guess the heart of your deck. This one does from graveyard, this one does from hand. Just kind of keeps the rhythm going, and I guess that's the only way you can really fusion summon. So, 2 of the best cards right there, and there's one other card. Oh, where is it? It's here somewhere, let me find it. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just need to type in DD. Because I'll get, oh, there we go. Now I'll get a lot more, okay. So, where is this card at? In case you didn't know what card I was looking for, it's the Lamia. Now, Lamia is the tuner of the deck, if I can find it. There it is, there's the DD Lamia. Now, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can send one DD or Dark Contract card from your hand or face up from your side of the field to the graveyard, except DD Lamia. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use the effect of DD Lamia once per turn. Now, it's the tuner of the deck. It kind of gets you into your synchro portion of it, because these ones get you into the fusions, obviously. They get you into the fusions. They're there for you to do the DD fusion things or whatever. This card is the one that allows you to do the tuning into the synchros. So we'll go ahead and add 3 of those, and I think this is the other card they were talking about, DD Savant Kepler. If this card is normal or special summon, you can activate one of these effects. You can only use the effect of DD Sage of Prophecy Kepler once per turn. Target one other DD card you control, return it to the hand, or add one Dark Contract card from your deck to your hand. Now, this card we're also going to be playing 3 of. It's really weird because it's like a pendulum, but you're going to be wanting to normal summon this, I think. Normal special summon, I guess you could pendulum it out. But that card allows you to add any of these ones, any of the Dark Contract cards. And the main one is this Gate card, because it allows you to add one DD monster from your deck to your hand. So you can just have this, and then you can add this, and then you can activate that card and add one of these, and then you can kind of start your fusion summoning, etc., etc. So we're gonna, we're gonna add 3 of those real quick. I know we're going out of space here, like monsters and spells, but I just want to get everything that I kind of understand out of the way. That's OCG, Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Once per turn, you can special summon one DDD monster from your hand in defense position, but its effects are negated. Once per turn, you can fusion summon one Fiend-type fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials, including monsters from your, including a monster special summoned by this card with the buff effect. Once per turn during your standby phase, take 2,000 damage. Okay, we're not going to play that. That's too much damage for me. I don't think that one's good. I think that might be it. Okay, that's the Forbidden Dark Contract with the Swamp King. I think this is the one that only takes, yeah, it only takes 1,000. So during your main phase, you can fusion summon one Fiend-type fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or side of the field as fusion materials. If you would fusion summon a DD monster, you can also banish monsters from your graveyard as fusion materials. So that's pretty good. So we'll go ahead and add, let's go with 2 of those, I guess. Now we can go, let's check out these traps real quick. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, activate one of these effects. Banish one DDD monster from your graveyard. The attacking monster loses attack equal to the banished monster's attack. That's kind of good, but not entirely. DD recruit. If your opponent controls more monsters than you, target any number of DD monsters and/or dark contract cards in your graveyard up to the difference of number of monsters. Add them to your hand. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Allows you to start your plays up if they're going to go off. But the problem is these are all traps, and I feel like they're just kind of slow because you have to set them first and you have to try and get them to go off. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of these monsters real quick. See if we can figure those out at all. Gelly, Armageddon. I think Ragnarok's a good one too. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one DDD monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use the effect of DDD, Oblivion, King Abyss, Ragnarok once per turn. Once per turn, you contribute one other DD monster you control, target one monster your opponent controls, banish it. That's really good, actually. If you special summon a DD monster, if you special summon a DD monster except during the damage step, you can target one DD monster in your graveyard. Any battle damage your opponent controls or takes is halved for the rest of this turn. Also special summon it, and if you do, take 1,000 damage. You can only use the effect of DDD, Oblivion, King, Abyss, Ragnarok once per turn. So this card is really good, actually. I'm not sure how many I want to play, though. 2, maybe? I feel like 3 is cloggy. It is a scale 5, so it kind of gets out everything else, but you can't get out itself. So, Savant Thomas. During your main phase, you can add one face-up DD Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of DD Savant Thomas once per turn. If you can target one DD card in your Pendulum zone, destroy that card. And if you do, special summon one level 8 DDD monster from your deck in defense position, but for the rest of this turn, its effects are negated, and any battle damage your opponent takes is halved. You can only use this effect of DD Savant Thomas once per turn. So what I've been realizing about these cards is all about special summoning. So the ones that are allowing you to special summon from the deck or the hand or the graveyard are the really good ones because they allow you to keep your plays going. So we're gonna add 2 of those, I think. Scale 6. We'll go with that for now. We'll see if we run out or if we need more. Leonidas. If you take damage from a card effect, except during the damage step, you can destroy this card. And if you do any effect that would inflict damage, increases life points by the same amount instead for the rest of this turn. When you take damage from a card effect, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, gain life points equal to the damage you took. We're gonna keep on going here, see if there's anything else that I actually recognize, I guess. Orthros. If you take damage, you can special summon this card from your hand. After this card, special summon to attack the field. You cannot special summon monster the rest of this turn, except fiend type. So that's kind of like you pay the 1,000 and then you can special summon it. Once per turn, you can target one spell or trap on the field and one other DD or dark contract card you control. Destroy them. So you can destroy one of yours and destroy one of your opponents. That's kind of good. What scale is it? Scale 3. We'll throw one of those in there, I guess. Copernicus. You cannot pendulum summon monsters except for DD monsters. This effect cannot be negated. Once resolving the effect of the spell card, before resolving the effect of a spell card that would inflict damage to you, you can negate that effect. Then destroy this card. The effect of this card, this can only be used once while this card is in the pendulum zone. I don't know why. Okay. If this card is normal special summon, you can send one DD or dark contract card from your deck to the graveyard, except DD Savant Copernicus. You can only use the effect of DD Savant Copernicus once per turn. I'm not a huge fan of this effect, but the fact that it is a scale 1 is actually really good for us, so we can actually do a little pendulum summon. We'll throw 3 of those in there for now. Brownie? Okay. Keeping on going. We got the Kepler already. Let's take a look at these things. I think we want one of those. We'll go with that. Beowulf. If a DD monster you control attacks a defense monster, inflict piercing damage. That's not as good, but we'll throw one in there just in case. King Dark. Any effect that would inflict damage to you makes you gain that much LP instead. Life points, sorry. If a DD monster is special summoned to your side of the field, except during the damage step, you can target one DD monster in your graveyard, special summon that card. You can only use the effect of DDD Blaze King Genghis once per turn. So this, yet again, is a card that special summons from the graveyard, or when something special summons, do so. So that's really good. We'll throw 2 of those in there, just to see. I'm not sure how much of these extra cards we're going to be using. So during either player's turn, you can target one face-up spell or trap card on the field, negates effects until the standby phase. You can only use the effect of DDD Cursed King Siegfried once per turn. When this card is destroyed by battle, or card effect and send it to the graveyard. Gain life points for each dark contract card you control. So pretty good card. I've actually played against this card online, and it kind of pooped on me a little bit because I didn't realize like any card you activate, like a spell or trap, like a Regeki, okay, it can get chain and target that card because it's technically face up on the field and negate it. So that's really good. So we'll throw 1 in there, and then this is this is the card that I have. I think I have like 4 or 5 of these. If another DD monster you use normal or special summon to your field while you control this face up card, you can target 1 level 4 lower DD monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So yet again a good card. We'll throw 2 of those in there. Duo Dawn King. I think this is the Calabasas or whatever it is in our world, right? Or is that? Yeah, that's this one. After you XYZ make summon this card, all their cards and effects on the field cannot be activated. Once their effects are negated for the rest of this turn, once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, destroy all spell and traps cards on the field. You can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, then target 1 dark contract spell card in your graveyard, set that card. So you destroy them and then set them again, then reactivate them, maybe? We'll throw 1 of those in there. I think that's all that we're going to be touching out of this stuff. So let's head back up and take a look at the monsters, because I don't know if we have enough yet. Before I do that, though, let's touch on a spell that I want to have in the deck. That's Mystical Space Typhoon. Obviously, you don't want to have Twin Twister in this because you do flip pendulums. You want to keep those out. But I feel like Mystical Space Typhoon, maybe 2 of those, would be good enough for us. I don't really want to touch them too much, but at the same time, we do want to hit that back row. Okay, so, yet again, like I said, I remember the pictures of the cards he used, the gentleman I watched, but I didn't actually really pay attention to the names, so I'm not entirely sure which ones of these he used. I know he used the Copernicus. Is that all he used? Okay, so let's try and figure out what we got going on here. We got 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those. Let's throw in another Ragnarok, another Thomas thingy. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you go. There's Thomas. So we got 3 of those, 3 Ragnarok, 3 of those. We got 29 cards. So let's throw in a little some traps here. We got Strike. Oh, gotta spell that right. Solemn Strike. We'll go throw 3 of those in there, and then the Warning, and then Vanities. And honestly, I think that should be good. Actually, do I want to play? I do kind of want to play that. If I remember how to spell it, there we go. Dimensional Barrier. So we have these that we can play off of, which is pretty good. Now, I think I'm going to take out the Warning. No, we got to take out the Warning. There we go. For 2 of those, because that's actually a really good card. Now let's see what else can we add here. They're all Fiends, but I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm more worried about adding cards. So let's go ahead and add Allure of Darkness. We'll add 3 of those. Come on. And then we can add the Upstart Goblin, because I'm not going to play with pendulums. I'm not going to try and play Pot of Desires. And then one last card we could add is, let's just go ahead and throw this Solemn Warning back in there. Okay, so we got those. Now we can go focus on the extra deck. I'm not going to worry about the side deck right now. Let's just worry about the extra deck. So we got 1 of each of those. We have 2 of those, 2 of those, we can play Crystal Wing in this. That's why it's gone crazy up right now. Pretty insane how high up it got. We can play, let's actually take a look. I know we can play 7s in this. So let's take a look and see what we got going on for synchros for 7s. There we go. Okay, so for 7s we have, let me scroll all the way down here. 8. Okay, so we have all of these. We can play Omega in this actually. It's kind of generic. I actually like that. Scrap Dragon isn't that good as of right now. So we have 8s. We're at 11. I like Star Spark Dragon. Star Spark Dragon's pretty good. And then another card that's gone up is, what's it called? Wow, my brain just died. We're just gonna go straight to XYZs and take a look because I honestly can't remember for some reason. XYZ. It is a rank 8. So right around this area. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are, number 39, Hope Harbinger. That thing just jumped up to like $25, I think. So we're at 13 here. We have a pretty good amount. Another synchro that they always use is Formula. How do you spell Formula? Formula Synchron. Let's just... Okay. Oh, yeah, because we're in the XYZs. D. Okay, we're just going to go all the way down because I can't handle typing right now, apparently. There it is, Formula Synchron. F-O-R-M-U-L-A Synchron. Okay, so we'll play one of those, and then do we want to play two of those, actually? Because with the Lamia, it's actually really, really good. Let's go ahead and play two of those. We'll hit that sort button real quick, and I think we are good to go. So, this is our finished deck build as of right now. Obviously, this can change over the next couple days for me. On Friday, I'm going to go ahead and play this deck, but just to finish off real quick, guys, we have the 3 Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok, the 3 DD Savant Thomas, the 1 Orthos, the 3 Copernicus, the 3 Swirl Slime, the 3 Necro Slime, the 3 Lamia, the 3 Savant Kepler, 3 Allure of Darkness, 1 Upstart, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, 3 of the Dark Contract with the Gate, 2 of the Dark Contract with the Swap Swing, 2 of the Dimensional Barrier, 1 Vanity's Emptiness, 3 Strike, the 1 Warning, and then we have 1 of the Ragnarok, 1 Beowulf, 1 King Diark, 2 Genghis, 1 Crystal Wing, 1 Cursed King Siegfried, 1 Omega, 1 Star Spark Dragon, 2 of the Alexander, 2 Formula Synchron, 1 Duodon King Calabasas, and then 1 of the Hope Harbinger. So this is the entire deck for you guys. Hopefully it's kind of okay looking. If it is, please let me know. If it's not, okay, well, tell me what I should change for Friday, because I am going to be playing this deck, and since I only have 1 day to play it, I really want to get it right the first day. So if you do enjoy this deck, give it a thumbs up for me. If you don't enjoy it, give it a thumbs down. Just give me some kind of feedback, and let me know in the comment section what should change about it. Also, make sure to comment and tell me what you think I should be playing next week, because that is coming up very, very quickly, guys. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys on Friday when I play this deck. But as always, my name is Nate from the Scrub Academy, signing out for now. Peace out.